Yamaha just revived the bad boy cruiser. 2026 Stryker is pure street muscle. What happens when Yamaha decides to throw away boring cruiser rules and build something wild instead? You get the 2026 Yamaha Stryker, a low-slung custom cruiser so aggressive, so stretched out, and so unapologetically cool that riders still can't believe it exists. The moment you see it, you realize this isn't another retro cruiser trying to copy the past. This machine looks like a factory-built chopper straight out of a custom bike show. Long rake angle. Massive front end. Muscular V-twin engine. Low seat height. Everything about the Stryker screams attitude before the engine even starts. But here's the crazy part. Underneath all that radical styling hides a surprisingly refined motorcycle designed for real-world riding. Twist the throttle, and the big V-twin delivers deep, addictive torque that instantly transforms every ride into a rolling show. This bike doesn't just cruise streets, it owns them. And once riders experience that combination of custom styling and raw V-twin personality, ordinary cruisers suddenly start feeling painfully boring. At the heart of the 2026 Yamaha Stryker sits a huge V-twin engine built specifically for smooth torque and emotional riding experiences. The moment it fires up, the motorcycle announces itself with a deep, mechanical rumble that instantly grabs attention. Twist the throttle, and the power delivery feels rich, smooth, and incredibly satisfying. This isn't a high-revving performance machine chasing sport bike numbers. It's all about low-end punch and relaxed highway power. The engine pulls hard from low RPMs, making city cruising effortless, while still delivering enough muscle to feel genuinely exciting on open roads. And unlike many aggressive-looking cruisers that sacrifice refinement for style, the Stryker remains surprisingly smooth during everyday riding. Vibrations stay controlled, throttle response feels predictable, and the entire riding experience feels polished without losing its raw V-twin soul. That balance between attitude and usability is exactly why riders become obsessed with motorcycles like this. Visually, the 2026 Yamaha Stryker still looks absolutely insane. Yamaha designed this machine to resemble a full custom chopper while maintaining factory reliability and rideability, and honestly, they nailed it perfectly. The stretched-out front end immediately dominates attention, creating an ultra-low, aggressive silhouette unlike almost anything else on the road. The long rake angle, muscular fuel tank, chopped rear fender, and low seat height combine into a motorcycle that looks fast even while parked. And unlike traditional cruisers overloaded with chrome nostalgia, the Stryker embraces a cleaner, more modern custom bike aesthetic. Everything about it feels rebellious, bold, unapologetic. Riders choosing the Stryker don't want ordinary transportation. They want a rolling statement piece that turns heads everywhere it goes. And honestly, few factory cruisers deliver this much custom bike energy straight from the showroom floor. The moment you sit on the 2026 Yamaha Stryker, you instantly understand why riders love this motorcycle so much. The low seat height creates a commanding feeling, while the stretched ergonomics place you in a relaxed, aggressive riding posture that feels straight out of custom chopper culture. Once moving, the motorcycle feels smooth, planted, and surprisingly manageable despite its radical appearance. The V-twin pulses beneath you with addictive character, and every twist of the throttle reminds you this machine was built for emotional riding experiences. But honestly, the biggest thing riders notice is the attention. People stare at this bike constantly. Gas stations become conversations. Stoplights become photo opportunities. The Stryker has that rare ability to completely dominate visual attention without trying too hard. And for many riders, that dramatic road presence is a massive part of the bike's appeal. The 2026 Yamaha Stryker absolutely comes alive during relaxed highway cruising. This is where the motorcycle's stretched-out design and torquey V-twin make perfect sense. The engine settles into a deep, satisfying rhythm. The riding position encourages laid-back cruising, and the bike feels incredibly stable at highway speeds. This isn't a touring machine loaded with luxury features. It's a raw custom cruiser built for enjoying open roads with attitude. And honestly, it excels beautifully within that role. The power delivery feels effortless, overtakes happen smoothly, and the motorcycle encourages riders to slow down and enjoy the experience instead of rushing toward destinations. That emotional connection to the road is something many modern motorcycles struggle to deliver. But the Stryker absolutely nails it. Now, let's be honest. The 2026 Yamaha Stryker isn't pretending to be a lightweight sport bike. The stretched geometry and long rake angle prioritize stability, style, and straight-line cruising over aggressive corner carving. But surprisingly, the bike feels more manageable than many people expect once moving. Steering remains predictable, the chassis feels planted during highway riding, and the suspension handles normal roads comfortably enough for everyday use. Low-speed maneuvering requires attention because of the stretched front end, but experienced cruiser riders adapt quickly to the motorcycle's personality. And honestly, that unique personality is a huge part of what makes the Stryker memorable. This isn't a motorcycle trying to behave like everything else. It embraces its custom cruiser identity completely, and riders love it for exactly that reason. Despite its radical styling, the 2026 Yamaha Stryker remains surprisingly comfortable during everyday riding. The low seat height makes stops easy and confidence-inspiring, while the relaxed riding position reduces fatigue during casual cruising. The seat provides solid support for moderate rides, and the engine stays smooth enough at highway speeds to keep longer trips enjoyable. Wind protection remains minimal, because this bike prioritizes clean custom styling over touring practicality, but that open-air experience is part of the motorcycle's emotional appeal. You feel connected directly to the road, the engine, and the environment around you. That raw, exposed riding experience is exactly what many cruiser riders want, and the Stryker delivers it beautifully. One of the smartest things about the 2026 Yamaha Stryker is how it combines dramatic custom bike styling with Yamaha reliability and engineering refinement. Unlike many true custom choppers that sacrifice practicality for appearance, the Stryker feels dependable and easy to live with. Fuel injection keeps throttle response smooth and reliable, maintenance stays manageable, and the controls feel intuitive rather than complicated. Yamaha clearly focused on creating a motorcycle riders could genuinely enjoy every day, instead of simply admiring in garages. And honestly, that balance between show bike style and real-world usability is incredibly important. Riders get the emotional excitement of a custom cruiser without the constant headaches often associated with heavily modified machines. So who should seriously consider the 2026 Yamaha Stryker? This motorcycle is built for riders who care deeply about style, personality, and emotional riding experiences. It's ideal for cruiser enthusiasts who love custom bike culture but still want factory reliability and manageable everyday performance. This isn't a conservative touring bike or high-tech performance machine. It's a pure attitude cruiser designed to make riders feel cool every single time they ride. And honestly, it succeeds incredibly well at that mission. The Stryker doesn't try to please everyone. Instead, it targets riders who want something bold, rebellious, and unmistakably different from ordinary cruisers. At the end of the day, the 2026 Yamaha Stryker remains one of the coolest factory custom cruisers ever built. It combines radical chopper-inspired styling, smooth V-twin torque, real-world usability, and unforgettable street presence into one absolutely addictive motorcycle. This machine doesn't care about trends or subtlety. It exists to turn heads, dominate streets, and make every ride feel dramatic. And honestly, that's exactly why riders continue obsessing over motorcycles like this. In a world increasingly filled with safe, predictable designs, the Stryker feels refreshingly rebellious and emotional. It proves motorcycles don't have to become complicated or overly futuristic to remain exciting. Sometimes the best bikes are the ones that simply make riders smile every time they see them parked outside. And in 2026, few cruisers deliver that bad boy custom energy better than this Yamaha monster.